if you don't know who Jamie Dimon is, he is the CEO of the largest bank in America. He tries to act like he's an independent, like he's a Democrat, but I've always had a suspicion that deep down he is conservative. I think he's conservative deep down. He tries very, very hard to sound liberal, but when you hear the way he runs a business, like this is a conservative guy. Listen to this.
A lot of you were on the fucking Zoom and you were doing the following, okay? Looking at your mail, sending texts to each other about what an asshole the other person is, okay?
This is about working from home, by the way. He hates the concept of working from home, and he's telling them why they got to get their asses back to work.
Not paying attention, not reading your stuff, and if you don't think that slows down efficiency, creativity, creates rudeness and stuff, it does, okay? And when I found out that people are doing that, you don't do that in my goddamn meetings. You go to a meeting with me, you got my attention, you got my focus. I don't bring my goddamn phone. I'm not sending texts to people, okay? It simply doesn't work. And it doesn't work for creativity. It slows down decision making. And don't give me the shit that work from home Friday works. I call a lot of people on Friday. There's not a goddamn person to get a hold of. But here are the problems, okay? And they are substantial, okay? Which is the young generation is being damaged by this. That means they may or may not be in your particular staff, but they are being left behind. They're being left behind socially, ideas, meeting people. In fact, my guess is most of you live in communities a hell of a lot less diverse than this room. Every area should be looking to be 10% more efficient. If I was running a department of 100 people, I guarantee you, if I wanted to, I could run it with 90 and be more efficient. I guarantee you, I could do it in my sleep. And the notion, these bureaucracies, I need more people, I can't get it done. No, because you're filling out requests that don't need to be done. Your people are going to meetings they don't need to go to. Someone told me to approve something as wealth management that they had to go to 14 committees. I am dying to get the name of the 14 committees. And I feel like firing 14 chairmen of committees. I can't stand it anymore. Now, you have a choice. You don't have to work at JP Morgan. So the people of you who don't want to work at the company, that's fine with me. I'm not mad at you. Don't be mad at me. It's a free country. You can walk with your feet, but this company is going to set our own standards and do it our own way. And I've had it with this kind of stuff. And, I come in, I've been working 7 days a goddamn week since COVID. And I come in and where's everybody else? But they're here and there and the Zooms don't show up. And people say they didn't get stuff. So that's not how you run a great company. We didn't build this great company by doing that, by doing the same semi-disease shit that everybody else does.
All right, so first and foremost, let's see, who's this guy? The 9/11 AI autopilot no one talks about. He took billions from. First of all, bro, I love that you're giving pushback and being a contrarian here. We need more of that. We need more fighting in here because everybody agrees a lot, and I love that. But we need some back and forth. But you are wrong about what you're saying. You're saying what's he talking about? He was bailed out in 2008. Let's see, what else is he saying? Mm, he took billions of dollars in 2008. Yeah, so his bank is actually like in perfectly fine position. Like he was one of the few banks that was still in great position, even with what was happening. It's so strong and so great that he was able to take on Bear Stearns. Like they bought Bear Stearns, they bailed out Bear Stearns, and yes, they were part of the TARP fund. Like they, because that was the Fed trying to get money into the economy. The Fed can't put money directly into the economy; they have to give it to the banks, and so with the hopes that the banks give it to the economy. And the fucked up part was that the banks didn't end up loaning it out the way the Fed wanted to. But you know, he runs his bank very well. Like I use JP Morgan. It's like probably the best bank for customer service. And he uses what's called a fortress balance sheet, which he puts a lot of time and effort into making sure that they aren't in a situation where they could get, just blindsided by a crisis. And we saw this a second time with what the hell was it? In that 2003 little banking crisis where it was the hell was it? It was that crypto bank in Silicon Valley, SVB Bank, and then there was another one called like First United or whatever, and JP Morgan Chase ended up buying that bank when it was going under. So he runs the thing like a pro. You can't talk shit about Jamie Dimon in terms of how he runs the bank.
If you enjoyed the short clip, click right here to watch the full episode, and remember to subscribe to the channel. God bless.